Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Stream me alone. Saying you're sorry, it's just like singing that song. Saying you love me, you just like reading that poem. Keep saying and saying, what is you saying at all? What is that called? What is that called? You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. I hate your influence on me. Yeah, this pain is influencing me. I don't feel right when you're around no more, cause you left me in the deep. And I don't even like when you smile no more, cause you be lying through your teeth. I get so high, emotion out of reach. I feel so drained like I got a leech. I try to practice all the thing I preach. I can't escape it, got me on the leash. Try not to slip, you slick it, this some grease. Clean up my soul, feel that bitch with bleach. You said forever, always be together. Fuck what you say, believe it when I see. Why you can't make up your mind? I said it too many times. Came from the bottom of my climb, and you was just here for the ride. She got that hell on the slide. I put my pride to the side. Fuck that. I look my pride in the eyes and set it on fire. I told them goodbye. Yeah, same with a heart on my sleeve. I told my heart it could leave, like it wasn't paying the least, but they made it harder to breathe. I still got this chip on my shoulder when I ain't nothing to eat. Talking that shit, but I showed her words that mean nothing to me. You don't even let me talk, interjection. You don't even let me win, interception. Talking in circles, trying to keep them guessing. Tell me I hate you, really just projection. I got an angel tatted for protection. Father, I'm sorry, praying for a blessing. I pray to God you wasn't just a lesson. Lord, get me straight and ready for the next one. Just don't leave me alone. Breaking my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. What is that called? You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. I hate your influence on me. Yeah, this pain is influencing me. I don't feel right when you're around no more, cause you left me in the deep. And I don't even like when you smile no more, cause you be lying through your teeth. I get so high, emotion out of reach. I feel so drained like I got a leech. I try to practice all the thing I preach. I can't escape it, got me on the leash. Try not to slip, you slick it, this some grease. Clean up my soul, feel that bitch with bleach. You said forever, always be together. Fuck what you say, believe it when I see. Why you can't make up your mind? I said it too many times. Came from the bottom of my climb, and you was just here for the ride. She got that hell on the slide. I put my pride to the side. Fuck that. I look my pride in the eyes and set it on fire. I told them goodbye. Yeah, same with a heart on my sleeve. I told my heart it could leave, like it wasn't paying the least, but they made it harder to breathe. I still got this chip on my shoulder when I ain't nothing to eat. Talking that shit, but I showed her words that mean nothing to me. Just don't leave me alone. Breaking my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone.
Is a real one. Question is, when did I know to slow down in trucking? And what does slowing down in trucking mean? It could mean a lot of things. It could mean not being OTR no more. It could just mean, it can mean a lot of things, but turn your phone up, bro. I got my volume is pretty high. Y'all can't hear me? It could mean a lot of things, but the main thing, volume is low, bro. I don't know what that fucking means, bro. Like, I it usually is. It hasn't changed from last night. So how's the volume? I can hear myself. Listen. It can mean a lot of things, but why do I hear it but y'all don't hear it? I'm confused. I'm literally playing it right now. Volume is low, bro. I don't know what that fucking means, bro. Yeah. I mean, I don't. Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know what's going on. I'm about to say. Anyway, what was my train of thought? Let me turn my low light. Well, I can't reach it now. Screw it. But how did I know when to slow down in trucking? Well, I don't want to preface it with in trucking. I'm going to put it in life. It doesn't mean to get out of what you do in any stretch of the word. What I mean by that is it's more of a knowing when to say no. It's more of a paying attention to your health. It's more of it's more. It's like, because there's a culture of run yourself into the ground, and it doesn't have to be OTR. It could be anywhere. It could be anything. You could be doing any facet of what we do, and you can have the culture of running yourself into the ground. And it's just that I just got to a point where I just said, I'm not doing that no more. I'm not gonna run myself into the ground that way. Now, I work, but I know when to say no. There's no more like there's no more like there's no more giving me impossible loads and I have to do He-Man stuff to get it done. Like, I'm done. I don't do that no more. And I say no to loads all the time. And one of the things they always come up with is, oh, it pays this much. And I realized that was the culprit. It was the money. Having a low value system and doing anything for money is what puts you in those positions. So what I start doing is I have a what I'm willing to do has to match my lifestyle. Meaning, if I have a certain day I want to be home, if I have a certain time I want to be home, if I have a certain ritual that I do to help me for restfulness and mindfulness, I don't impede on that for no amount of money. I just don't. There's nothing you can offer me to change my lifestyle. And when you talk to these places, that's the main thing that they want more than the actual work. So if you're someone who's used to getting home tripping. Yeah. If you're someone who's used to getting home at 4 p.m. and you have a decent situation there and you choose, I'm going to get this new job because they're offering me so much more money. Usually they're going to pitch you a ridiculous home time. It's not even that the work is harder. It's that they're about to change your comfortability. So I get called to attach my truck to a contract. I get called to attach my truck to a contract. And I'm hearing the money's good and all that type of stuff, but then it the time of day is what I don't want. See, y'all don't know I be running nights. I'll be running night, so I'll come deal with y'all after I wake up. Then I'll go do my shift. So now the new contract is, I'm going to switch it to the switch you to the daytime, and you may have to stay out a few weekends. Absolutely not. No, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, but I mean, I told you it's more money. That is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Well, I kind of need you to do this. What you need, and you have to. This won't connect with everybody. This won't connect with everybody. You gotta have some self-worth. You gotta have some self-understanding when you say this to people, especially when they're perceived as holding all of the cards. And how do I explain this to you? What you need is irrelevant. Like I don't understand. We're talking about me. No, we're talking about the company as a whole. No. We're not talking about the company as a whole. And I don't hang up on people no more because I like to be understood or overstood. You want me to change my whole sleep pattern. Well, that's the trucking job. I mean, that's a job. That's your job as a trucker. Have you ever been a trucker? I talk to my company this way because I'm not worried about. I've come to this conclusion. I'm not worried about losing the job. Have you ever driven a truck? No. So how can you tell me what my job is? That's one. Number two, when you switch me on this, you're still going to come in at 8:00 in the morning. Nothing you've done has changed. Nothing. You hear me? Nothing you've done has changed. But you are willing to get this on your desk and change everything about my stuff with no thought process of if that's what I want to do. I don't want to do that. I have come acclimated to my little night shift situation. It actually only ends up being about 8 hours. I'm happy here. I'm good here. I'm good here. I don't want to. Yeah, but it is more money. That's irrelevant. Because I built my media. I built my media. I built my hour of meditation and spiritual time. My hour of workout around this schedule. I have to stream around this time on this day. Right? I get off. I do this at this time. When I wake up, I do my whatever, my yoga. Say I'm doing yoga or meditation or listen to my spiritual advisors that I watch. This time is allotted for that, and it's all working now. Because I didn't want to do the nights in the first place. But you said that's all you had. So I've done it to the point where I know how to do it now. And it's even working for me. As soon as it starts to work for me, you want to change it. And I'm here to tell you, no. Where did I come into my career where I got to the point where it was like that? When I realized that most of my ailments, pains, and uncertainty came from the fact that I had no pattern. I don't think y'all even understand what I'm talking about. Y'all even understanding what I'm trying to say? I knew this wasn't going to be for everybody, bro. This is for people who work on themselves. So I know y'all not going to understand this. But you understand what I'm trying to say? You understand that Yeah, the flim flam. Exactly. You're messing. You understand when someone messes with your sleep, they're messing with your circadian rhythm. They're messing with your adrenals. That's why truckers are known to feel like crap. That's why we're known for being unhealthy and feeling like crap. And you come to a point where you just say, no, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm working on me, the rebavandary education. I had to go educate. You understand? I'm not letting you do that to me. I don't want it. But it's more money. Why do you keep saying more money? Now we have to understand this. The money is the carrot, bro. That's the carrot, bro. Because when I first came in, I'm a whore to the money. I'm coming from ill circumstances. You're showing me money I could never get. Oh my God, I'll do it. I'll drive it up the mountain. I'll be stuck in Fontana. You hear me? I'll be stuck in Louisiana. Oh, I can't get you back right now. Don't worry about it, boss. I do it. Well, these other guys want to go home. Well, they some suckers. And that's cool when you're young, dumb, and you got good health. You hear me? But that gets old. It gets to the point where you're just like, why am I so chaotic? I'm everywhere. I don't know when I'm supposed to be up, when I'm supposed to be down. I don't fall asleep. I pass out. And I know a lot of people don't think there's a difference, but there is. There's a difference between you getting mindful sleep at the end of your shift and passing out. You know, it hurts when you go up to a shipper and you ran all day and they tell you to take it up there at 7 p.m. You get in the door, you pass out, and then they're knocking on your door at 1. So you went to sleep 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. By 1 o'clock, they're knocking and waking you up. You understand that there's I can't explain no other pain. Shaquilla Wallace, I see you. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna call you Mr. or Miss Wallace. That pain. It's a reason it's painful. And my reefer drivers know what I'm talking about. When you drive and then you pass out at this place and you've been asleep for about 4 hours, which is 2 REM sets. Okay? You sleep for about 3 and you fall into the sleep where you lose recollection of time. Like the time it's like close eyes, blink up. And they knock on the door. And you're like, you feel terrible, bro. Does anybody get what I'm saying? You feel terrible. Oh no, you can't stay here. You gotta move. You hear me? I dealt with that for years. And in the past year, I just got to the point where it was just like, no, I'm not doing that. Any job that any job that has that possibility, I don't want it. You know, you that wake up and I be in the back, right? And I hope y'all can go on this journey with me and they do it, but I'm in the back. I drove. What's a state where it always happens? Pennsylvania. I done drove this from Dana County to Pennsylvania. You know, and I hope y'all got time to deal with me today. But and Boosa, I see you. That means Boosa done been through it. He's also the top of the Cash App right now. I done drove from down south to Pennsylvania. It has some weird appointment. I drive 580 miles that day on 95. So it's between traffic accident, DOT, traffic accident, DOT, hill, traffic, all the way up to where I'm going. Anyone who ran 95 know what I'm talking about. I'm beat. I get to Pennsylvania. It's in some weird place tucked in the back, a place that make brandy yeast or something stupid. So I'm okay. I'm dropping off the bags of whatever thing. Pop it in the door. My day is over. I get in the truck. You know, we'll unload you. You feel me? And I just take shoes off, come in the back, and I just turn on Netflix, and I just pass out. I figure I'm gonna sleep here, wake up, and leave. You hear me? Don't ask a question when we're already on the subject. That's how I end up blocking you. Pay attention to the show. And you're asleep. And let me tell you, and a lot of people don't know this, truck sleeper sleep is some of the best sleep you'll ever get. It's almost like crawling into your mother, if that makes sense. It's warm or whatever temperature you want. The doors are locked, so you feel secure. It's done. You feel secure in here. And you can control everything. It's close. You don't have to worry about who's in the living room or who's in the garage or who's in the den or did you hear that? Everything's in one place. So it kind of relaxes your mind because you know everything's squared away. And once you close that shit and if it's during the winter and you turn on that bunk heater, it is like, gosh, that sleep is good. That's good. That's good, deep Gouda Glanja sleep. And a lot of people don't notice that until they've been doing it for a while and they come home and they notice I sleep better in the truck. Have y'all noticed that? I sleep better in the truck. It's like a deep in the spine gap. Just done. It's deep sleep. So it hurts even worse when someone wakes you up. So I'm asleep and I'm trying to. What are you shaking your head for, SH? Explain yourself. What are you shaking your head for? I'm trying to, I'm knocked out. So you go to sleep and you get right into the deepness of sleep. This is where the sleep's starting to get good. This is where you're preferably ugly in the face. You're snoring. You're like, this is, you got boogers in your eyes. Like, this is what sleep I'm talking about because y'all are truckers. This is the good stuff where it's like, it's so bad how good you're sleeping right now. Like you're at peace sleep. You're at peace. And you look terrible. Like you look like a freaking creature from the Great Lagoon. And see, this is my problem as age. Now we have to stop to address this. The reason why I say enjoy the show is because it is rude to come in the middle of a conversation and change the subject. That's why I say that. It's not to be a dick. It's not to be mean to you. It's rude. That's it. I'm not being being an asshole. I'm really not. And once you get to that point and your muscles relax, everything's quiet. You sleep. The hum of the truck. Maybe you have an APU and you just get that yang 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 yang, or you have a freaking you have a reefer, and that's on, and it's humming, and you keep it 80 degrees in there, even though it's 2 degrees outside, and you're in your big cover and you're asleep. And everything's good. And then, boom, 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 boom. And you're like, you jolt up. Yeah, you can do that. That's a New Regime Entertainment Patreon. Hit the Patreon. You can text me all day, bro. That's what it's for. And it's like, you jump up. And you like, and he just keeps going. Boom, 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 boom. He beats on this door like you offended him in some way. It's almost like the ATF is knocking on the door. And you startle that's terrible for your system, bro. That's terrible. And I never understood, but it's like I understand it now. That is terrible for your immune system. That is terrible for your nervous system. That's terrible for your anxiety. It's terrible, dog. And you wake up and you lean forward, your balls is out. Like, you like, what is going on? Your paperwork, you beat on my door. Like I was going to die. Just to hand me paperwork because you say you're done? It's freaking 1 a.m, bro. Then you're like, all right, paperwork, all right, move the truck. No, bro, I can't move the truck, bro. I don't have time to move the truck. You got to move the truck, man. You can't park here. So now I have to find a place to park, have sleep. So let me get this right. You want me to move this truck, and I don't even have all my faculties. I could crash. I kill somebody. I could kill somebody, bro. I could kill somebody. Well, I know I'd be just roll up here, get out the gate, and right along the street, you can park right there. And if you're anything like me, I can't go back to sleep. So I'll end up sitting up and just starting to drive at 5 o'clock in the morning with 3.2 hours of sleep. And I'll drive that whole 600 miles that day on no sleep. And after a while, once I got good at doing it, I held it as a badge of honor. I don't even need no sleep, blah. I don't need it. I'm good. But my eyes is yellow, which is proof that something going on with my liver. You know what I'm saying? Like my eyes is yellow. I'm just, I don't care how I look. I am. A lot of y'all not gonna get what I'm about to say to you. Some of y'all are. I am frequency insane. Let me see if y'all understand what I'm saying. I am frequency chaotic. frequency. Who knows what I'm talking about? I am frequency insane. My frequency's off. I'm lost at this point. I'm gonna start the next day, and then on top of the 3 hours of no sleep, I'm gonna pour caffeine on top of it. Who knows what I'm talking about? Don't warn him, Dent. Get him out of here. You have full stepping problem. Step on him. See, I'm working on me, bro. I'm trying to get me straight at a totally different level. You know, that's past something that y'all can see. You understand? Like, I'm trying to get me straight at a level where it's like, where it's like, I'm trying to get straight. I'm gonna see if y'all understand. I'm see if a lot of y'all really work on yourself. I'm trying to get to the point in my life where I need no alarm clock because my body is trained to wake up at this time and my life is stable enough for my schedule never to change. I want the sun to wake me up. And I'm not gonna go too deep in here with y'all because a lot of y'all don't work on yourself, so you won't be able to follow me into this hole. You understand? I'm positioning my bed at a window, so when the sun comes up, it hits my eyelids, and it hits the membrane in my eye, and it tells my body to wake up. You get what I'm saying? Let me know if I'm too far off. Y'all calling me goofies and stuff now. So am I goofy right now? Stop. Am I goofy right now? Y'all understand what I'm pushing? Because what I'm studying, I'm trying to bring to y'all because I'm seeing a value in it in my life. Panther boy, you understand what I'm trying to say. Because I look at the alarm as an interruption. I'm sleeping this long because my body needs to sleep this long. I look at the alarm as an interruption. You understand? RNS, is that what it's called, Hollywood? And why would I convey this to y'all? Because you can do this in your truck. What you do is when you open the top windows, north, see? 1011 got it. You understand that? You understand? Let's read the comments, see what they say. I need an alarm clock. I just literally popped up an hour before and it sounded like I gotta get annoying because you lose the ability to sleep in. Thank you. I understand. Stop deleting comments. That is lame. Okay, I'll stop deleting them, but I'll block you. How about that? Brian, I'm not doing a video on cameras because it's a stupid ass subject. No one cares about cameras, bro. No one cares. They're there. They're the company's truck. If you don't want a camera, buy your own truck. You don't want to buy your own truck, shut up about it. So the bed pointing north. So when You can do this in your truck. You open the top windows that's above your no, open them. Take the shade off of it, and then lay down. And when the sun comes up, hopefully it'll wake you up. Now listen, I brought myself to this understanding because it was like, why do I feel all over the place? It's because I'm allowing them, Ivy the Great, I see you. I'm allowing them to change this about me. You understand? I'm allowing them to change when I'm supposed to be up. You understand that? Now, you may have to do this when you're younger, and it's okay to do it when you're younger, but when you're older, you start to feel it. Now, there's a thing called perseverance. Like you'll push through it when you're young and get to the position you need to get to, but you need to know that you're supposed to be working toward this. Right? You're supposed to be working towards this. Now, if you're someone who works, say, flat schedule, dedicated, you probably can achieve this. The OTR guys, it's going to be hard for you to achieve this unless you are flatbed, because flatbed guys have a pretty good schedule, so they can do this. And a lot of them do they don't have to worry about waking up too early. Their appointments are like 8 to 5 or something, and they go to sleep. When they wake up and they go. So we're not talking about the flatbed guys. The division that I think is the most against this of what I'm talking about is reefer. That's the division that is most against what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, well, I mean, you think I was going to be perfect when I just started working on myself, the real Newski? Let's discuss this because Newski just brought it up. When you're working on yourself, the input from other people is irrelevant. You understand? Well, I need the input from other people. No, you don't. You're working on yourself. It's not for them to come in and, you're still, don't worry about what I'm doing. I'm going to do it at my time, at my pace. Now, I'm addicted to nicotine. The best version of nicotine I can take in my addiction is vegetable nicotine, which is what I smoke here. This is vegetable nicotine. It's made out of vegetables. And I hope that the company is being true to their word. But the truth is, it is an addiction. I don't consider it, I just do it. No. I call it what it is. This is an addiction. I am addicted to this. So in my own self-thought of trying to do better, I call things what they are. I don't call it, I like to vape. No. That would be lying to myself. I just like to vape. No, I'm addicted to it and have been addicted to it. Now, that will come soon, or it may never come. I may just think I like this part of my life and I'm just going to die doing it. I may make that decision. But the base is going to be your sleep, your mobility, your diet, and all that. Like, I'm doing something that a friend of mine been telling me to do for years, which is fasting. I'm not perfect at it. I'm just learning it. I just started it. I'm trying to, and it's rough. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with it, but I'm working on it. The fact that it is a focus of mine. You hear me? Since we live sedentary lives, you got to bring down the calorie intake, and that's what I'm trying to learn how to do. And it's hard because another one of my addictions is food. Oh, it's the sweet. Oh my God, don't get me going on food, bro. Ugh. Food is one of my addictions. Actually, food is all of y'all addictions. If you read the dossier of Monsanto, but we'll move on. The single biggest threat to my health or our health is food. It's not nicotine. It's not porn. It's not none of that. It's food. It's food, bro. Us working in this field is not just killing us per se. It's a factor, but the thing that is killing us is food. It's food, man. You understand? It's food. And I have a deep, dark addiction to food. The sweet, lovable cinnamon embrace. Like, it's bad, bro. It's bad. Like, it affects my, oh my God, bro. Like a good baked ziti, man. Oh, a good baked ziti. A good baked ziti. And then I like to compound with a gastro redundancy. I like to get a good baked ziti or a linguine or a good lasagna, good thick, lot of meat, good thick, and pause. And then I like to have like croissant rolls on the side. Oh, Jesus Louise, on some garlic bread. Oh my God, man, a big tall of something sweet with fructose corn poison in it. Yes, man, that is, oh my God. Have it be real hot, and I'm just but them cinnamon roll, them croissants, I could eat 4-5 of them in one sitting, bro. I don't need just one. No, I need 4-5 of them to eat. Man, bro. And I just put the lasagna's bread in itself. Then I had bread on the side. Then I have a cupcake, which is bread. Why am I fat? You hear me? These conversations are unpopular, but I'll take the hit on the channel for you to understand that there is an issue that you need to see. There's an issue. Real bad. And a lot of y'all, that's the main thing that got you is food. Food, man. Oh my God, sweets. Double chocolate cake and Cinnabons and Snickers. I'll be in the joint now. I'll just grab a king size Snickers randomly in the truck stop. Oh, that's a big one, 10-11. When I'm in the truck stop, it's random, I'll just be coming in there to get a scale ticket, and I'll go get some water, or I'll go to the place to get something to drink, and I'll open the door, and they'll have cold king size Reese's in the refrigerator. Has anyone ever seen that? Has anyone ever opened the door at the truck stop and they had cold king size Reese's in there? Hey, Breezy, I see you. Hopefully you pulling yourself out of that situation. Cold, just cold. I don't think y'all seen that before. They're trying to kill us. A cold, you open it and it gets me. I mean, Drew, every time, bro. I could not even be thinking about it. And I open that door and they have the perfect fluorescent light pointing down at it. Yes, Dan. Pointing down at it. That was a perfect fluorescent light pointing down at it. And when you open it, it's just like, oh. And I'll grab that. And I'll just grab the Reese's, bro. I can't stop myself from doing it. I can't. Y'all got to give me some. I can't. It's right there. It's cold. It's like, and I'll even stop for a couple of milliseconds and be like, and I'll just say, screw it. And I'll get it. And then I'll get in the truck and just eat it. Oh my God. And you take it out in the cold, you open the cold Reese's, you take it out and it goes, and it pops right out of the thing and you put it in, it's cold first, then it warms up and you just popping them suckers like Skittles, bro. It's like, why would you even push this on me when I'm trying to do good? And they want you to wash it down with oh my God, a Reese's and a Red Bull, better than cocaine. It's better than cocaine. You can't tell me nothing. And see, with my Red Bull, it's a different regiment of shooting up. I go get my Red Bull. I get the 20 ounce off jump. I don't even play with it. Y'all like to play with y'all caffeine. I don't do that. I go straight for the real. I get the 20 ounce jump, and inside, once I pull it out and that warm air hits it, it starts the condensation. And now you see the blue, and I love the logo. I love the label. I love the way a Red Bull can looks. And it's just silver and it's blue and it's got red words, Red Bull, and then it starts to sweat. It's like, oh, it's liquid gold, man. Then I go over to the actual drink place. I get me a large cup. I fill it up with ice. I get a 42 ounce cup because I'm doing math in my head. I'm thinking, 20 ounce. And ice is going to take up 20. It'll be perfect. I get me a 42 ounce cup. Boom. Fill that sucker up with ice. But what type of ice do I get? Because the type of ice matters. What type of ice am I going to get? Let me see if y'all know. What type of ice am I going to get? I've been there, Pedro. I've been there, Martinez. I've been there. Crushed ice. Thank you. These people, they know. They know. Crushed ice. And Pilot knows you like this. That's why they have one cubed and one crushed. I fill that sucker up with crushed ice, man. That's the good stuff. And I fill that sucker up with crushed ice. Then I take the can and I dump it in there. And I dump that already cold can into that crushed ice. I close it. I put the freaking thingy thing in there. And I take the can up to the front. Say, I poured this in here. I pay for it, whatever like that. Usually they give me the cup free because they want me to die. And when I'm at the counter, this is all psychological. Let's say I didn't touch the Reese's at the counter. Let's say I surpass the refrigerator test. I passed it. Nope, not today. When I get to the counter, it is a ceremony. It is a temple to death. The counters, it's so many candy bars and candy at the counter at Pilot, you can't even see the register. You can't even see the register. It's just from your feet up to the counter. It's just Snickers, Almond Joy, different types of Snickers, Snickers this, Snickers that, Reese's, Three Musketeers. It's boom. Then on the side they got like little like fruit filled. in packaged Danishes and honey buns and everything's just, it's like, how can you say no? So even if you're sitting there waiting on Jimmy to freaking, ring you up, it's just in your face. Red Bull kills Monster. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, bro. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And Panther, I was just about to say it. So even if I fall to the temptation and I get this king size Reese's, what does the counter person tell me? He has Reese's deals. He has a deal on the Reese's. So I put the Reese's down. And what does the guy say to me? You know you can get another one for free. 2 for... God, bro. Come on. You can get another one for free. It's criminal. And in knowing this is criminal, what do? I put it on in there. You gonna give me 2? Because, see, I can put this in the freezer and have it for later. So I get them. I get them, man. I get them. Now I'm walking out with a bag with some fried hot mess, a freaking French toast and cheese and sausage mashed together in a greasy clump with 2 king-size Reese's and a 42 ounce of death. And I'm walking to my truck happy. Yes. And that's how they get us. And on top of that, you're messing with my sleep rhythm. And I have a theory. One of the reasons we are so susceptible to this, because the chaotic unhappiness of us being jolted out of sleep and not having a dedicated sleep pattern, and we're off our square. You understand? We're off our square, bro. We're off our square. So you're off your square. You're inside. You're unhappy, bro. You're not. You're unhappy down there. You feel bad, and even if you can't say what you feel, why you feel bad, even if you can't say it, it's there. It's like an intrinsic something's off. And that Reese's and Red Bull is one of the good things about your day. That's one endorphin shock of your day. That's one good thing of your day. That's why we fight so hard not to let go of it. When you running heavy, that's the highlight of my day right there. A lot of y'all don't want to admit it, but it is, bro. You're going to be out for 60 days, 30 days. If your old lady ain't with you, you don't have the sweet embrace of your old lady. Your kids aren't with you. Those are 2 things that are the highlight of your day. They're not there. You don't have community. Because we talking real shit, rookie. That's why the Cash App's low and no one's liking this. This hurts me to talk about this. That's why I don't try to talk about it all the time. You're unhappy, bro. And this shock of sugar and caffeine is the highlight of your freaking day, bro. It could get deep, bro. Come on, man. Come on, 2-month tour. So Panther Boy knows what I'm talking about. You have 8 weeks. It all meshes together, bro. It all meshes together. You don't feel good, bro. Like you don't feel positive. You feel worn out. They've been playing with your sleep for 8 weeks, bro, to the point where you think you're used to it, but your body's not, bro. It's not used to it. It is operating frequency dead. You're operating frequency dead. So why would you not do something that brings you a good feeling because it's killing you when you already dead? Man, that'll kill you. But you're already dead, bro. Frequency wise. So give it to me. I'm a zombie anyway. I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, got to run 600 more miles, and I'm on caffeine and the hope of making money at the end of the week. I'm not normal. I'm insane. A couple of, exactly, RGD, SG, yes. You can't even sit back. You don't have the time to sit back to self-assess yourself to see if what you. A lot of you in here don't know. You're emotionally. What's the word? You can't. You can say I ain't unhappy. What it is, you don't feel nothing. What's that word? You're emotionally and self-aware numb. You're just flat numb, bro. That feeling, that's why you can't call it unhappiness or happiness or I'm good or I'm not good or I haven't even thought about it. That's because you're numb, bro. You're running on autopilot. So if something can knock you out of autopilot and give you a good feeling and a hit of dopamine, you'll take it. It may not, truckers can't, we can't do drugs half the time. Right? So what is the closest thing to the drug we can get? Food. Inept. That's the one I was looking for. The furthest thing you can get to a drug is food. That's why you're going to the extreme on food. And that's your drug. And we know that this food is better than sex because if you keep eating this food, you lose your sex drive. And you don't care. Will and Meg, I see you. You lose your sex drive if you keep eating this food. And you do not care. You don't care, bro. I see you. WE Nation. Man, William Tate. Imagine if DOT, Phil, I see you. Just Phil, I see you. I got this thing taken apart, bro. Just Phil, look. This is what was in it. This is what was in that. That's a whole nother conversation. Oh, okay. I see you, Will and Meg. I see you. Abraham sent. Listen, you're numb. It's better than sex where you'll eat it to the point where your body can't have sex. That's what happens when you're getting obese. That's what's happening. That's what's happening, bro. That's what's happening. Your insulin levels is gonna spike. It's gonna start messing with your circulation. Yeah, and then you're not gonna get chubbies no more, bro. That's where you're going. That's where you're going, bro. You know that's where it's heading, right? But if these people start testing for sugar, we're done, bro. We're freaking done, bro. If they just set up I wish I had the power to set up a free sugar testing thing at a truck stop for a week and then put it into the computer and see what it says. It would blow people's minds. And to think of how many of us wasn't feeling this way before we start driving. How many of us wasn't obese before we started driving? How many of us didn't have a mental health thought before we were driving? You hear me? And the sex thing doesn't matter to you because you've gained weight and you have a lower self-esteem now. You don't feel like no one wants to give you no sex anyway, right? Screw it. No one trying to hump me anyway. Look at me. I'm big. I'm bigger than I ever been. My relationship's probably destroyed by now that I had when I came into the thing. It's hard to meet people because I'm working 60, 70 hours, 60 days a week, a month, 60 days at a time. So I have no freaking prospect. There's no romantic prospect that is not going to be using me for my money. So, then you fall into sexual devianthood. That's it. Now you're porn addicted. Yeah, you think I don't know a lot of y'all are porn addicted? Y'all are porn addicted. Yeah. I stopped looking at porn 5 years ago. And it was one of the hardest things I ever could stop looking at was porn. I think I'm too honest with y'all. I need to stop telling y'all stuff. I'm too honest with y'all. Yeah. 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 Now I don't look at any porn ever. I don't watch it at all. Mm-mm. It's just a compounding bad thing. No, I don't want to look at that. I don't look at porn. I also don't masturbate at all. Period. Because that's a whole nother freaking path. Y'all don't understand how bad porn is affecting us in this society. Y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't understand how much it's affecting us. We're overweighting. You're working yourself to death. And now you're having sex with a computer. That's what happens when you're watching porn. You know that, right? You're having sex with a computer. Your phone has replaced a woman or a man or whoever you're looking at. It replaced that. I can give you all the information in the world, all the entertainment in the world, and now you can have sex with me. What do you need a partner for? What do you need a partner for? Why do you need to work on your relationship? I'm sorry, Pedro. I'm sorry. Am I doing too much? I can stop. We can stop here. I must be doing too much. What do you need a woman for? What do you need a man for? What do you need a partner for? This thing gives you everything you need to know. It gives you motivation when you're down. That little motivational stuff that they're pushing. Gives you entertainment. Keeps track of your money. Gives you navigation to where you're going. Gives you news. And now you can have sex with it. Here's the thing that's going to kill you. And it takes all your money. Freaking phone bills, $200, $300, $400. And all the apps on there are binging you for $9, $6 at a piece. It's taking your money too, just like a woman would. It's a replacement. Darn right, we're able to be OTR. You need no woman. Semen retention all day, baby. If I'm not about to get freaky with my mate, I do not touch myself. I do not look at sexual suggestive content. I need to do my Facebook. On Instagram, I went through, and every time, let me tell you something, and I know there's women in here. Every time there's a sexually suggested person that posts something, I block them. Every time there's a, and then they point the camera backwards. I block them. They are shepherds for the devil. That's how I look at it. They're shepherds for the devil. You are a normal person. You don't get paid from being overly sexualized. You're not a stripper. You're not none of that. It could just be a regular nurse. And on the dude side, it could be a regular truck driver for the chicks. Right? Regular. But for some reason, they want to show you all that. Now I don't even have to go to the porn site. I'm getting variations of porn from regular nurses or chick that works at Popeyes. I'm getting it on a regular basis. So if I wasn't thinking about sex and I just decided to jump on my Instagram or TikTok, now YouTube, because the shorts are there, and I'm scrolling. I didn't even pick what I wanted to be seen. I'm just scrolling to be scrolling. How many swipes you gonna go before it's something that's sexually suggestive? There's some racially ambiguous light-skinned chick in some far-off vacation place, right, with some Fashion Nova on, with a ridiculous body that's fake. And she's just walking from the back of the place to the front of the where the balcony is in Costa Rica. And it looks like she's sweating, but that's oil on her butt cheeks. And she's just walking, and it's just and you're just looking like, whoa. What is going on here? If I wasn't thinking about sex when I picked up the app, I'm thinking about it now. I tell you a place where it's just overly sexual. I'm getting into yoga. I'm looking at yoga. Man, if you go to IG and type in yoga, you need a condom on, bro. It's that bad. Have you ever went to your IG or TikTok and typed in yoga? My gosh, bro. Jeez Louise. It's rough. It's rough, man. No one knows why they do it. And you think, how did I get caught in this trap? It all starts from the beginning. It starts from the beginning. You're all over the place. Your sleep rhythm is messed up. You're overworked. It comes down to one simple thing that no one ever talks about in our area. And this is a word that I want you to research on your own. Give you homework. Pay attention to this word I'm about to tell you. Work-life balance. I need you to repeat that word to me. Work-life balance. Work-life balance. You understand? What is your work-life balance? If you're telling me, what is that? That means you're out of balance. How's your day broken up? My day is broken up. I have a time for media. I have time for my old lady. And of course, I have time to go to work on night shift. So I wake up. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I spend time with my old lady. What's going on with you? Yada yada. Woo. She moves on to her endeavors. I have time to come in here and do media with y'all. I do media with y'all. I get off of here. I check the back end of my YouTube, make sure all my tags and stuff is right. Then I get up and I meditate. I meditate. Once I'm done meditating, I gotta head on to work. I go to work. I double the work time because then I listen to things that help me. The things I think I need to work on, I listen to either I listen to something that helps me with that or something talking about it. When I come home, I do a bedtime yoga routine, and I go to sleep. Then I go to sleep. The bedtime yoga routine helps me with sleep for a good well sleep. You know, you stretch the neck, you stretch the spine, you stretch the legs. And what I realized when I started playing around with yoga, like I'll do a bedtime yoga routine to help me sleep, my mobility is destroyed. Trucking has destroyed my flexibility and mobility. My breath work is it's not great to the level I'm working on it. It's bad. If you want to know how bad you are, try a yoga routine. You understand? Try a yoga routine. you will see how bad off you are. You know, first move is, oh, all right, well, scratch, touch your toes. I can't do it. I cannot do it, bro. I can't. I was like, what the heck is going on? I've always been able to do it as a kid. Can't do it. Can't be done. When did I lose that? All right, well, sit Indian style. Barely can do that. Barely can do that. I barely can do it. I barely can sit Indian style anymore. Oh, all right. Well, sit on your knees. Get on your knees and sit down on the back of your feet. You know, you just sit there. I can't do that for longer than 6 seconds. You downward dog. You can go ahead on cancel Christmas. I can't do that. I can do it. I can hold it for 4 or 5 seconds. And when I do the downward dog, I'm shaking. I'm freaking shaking, bro. I cannot do it. I remember doing handstands and playing as a kid like that and didn't feel nothing. Just handstands, walk around like it was nothing. Man, I can't freaking do that. No. And see, that's the lie, Drew. No, it's not a part of getting older. No, it's not. It's not a part of getting older. That's the American lie. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I watched a thing on a Rasta eating diet, and the dude doesn't do yoga. And he's 86, and he's climbing trees, hunting mangoes, bro. Dude, no, it's not a part of getting older at all. That's the lie. That's the thing, the part to get us to accept it. Oh, all right, yeah, you know. I'm getting older, so I can't do that. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, bro. No, it doesn't. Start watching some of these videos on these people. And I mean, he's over there. He don't know no stretch routine, but he can lean all the way down, touch his feet all the time. Exactly. It's how you take care of yourself, bro. Some of these old guys will put you to shame, man. I mean, the dude is out there barefoot climbing trees at 86 years old, bro. And he has freaking a full set of abs. A full set of freaking abs. And he's just out there with a machete just hunting mangoes, bro. I would die, bro. He just climbed up the tree. And the guy used as the microbes in the body is good for the soul and blah, blah, blah. He's chilling. I can't do that. And I'm in a country with healthcare, supposedly. And that's the key. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. You know, my hamstrings are tight, bro. I can't. And then when I do the mobility exercises, I'm hearing my back like clack, 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 clack. I'm threading the needle, one hand down, and threading the needle under it, and it's like pop, 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 pop. I'm like, gracious. What was that? Lean this way. Yo, I'm freaking losing it here. Am I that bad off? Of course vape doesn't help. What do you mean vape doesn't help? Nothing helps that but doing the stretch. That's a stupid thing to say. How did we get here? Yeah, it was a coconut. It was one of them. He was ripped. It's like, what the heck? And it wasn't like he was in the gym ripped. His body just was done. It was okay. He was okay, bro. You know, we see 60-year-olds with walkers in America. This dude is climbing a tree like a freaking kid, hunting coconuts, bro. To completion. In this video, someone will say, "Oh, this was good. It was a good video you did." I got 60 comments, 60 likes on this. That's why I don't do content like this, bro, all the time. How can I, bro? Y'all hate this content. You hate it. You listen to it because you know in some way, I know you're right. But you can't speak because you're mad because it's right. 66 freaking likes, bro. Out of a total of 600 people that came through here. 140 people. And nothing in them said, "Oh, I'm gonna like this video." Nothing. Because they're just riding in their situation or sitting in their situation quiet, and they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear that. They prefer that I come on here and talk about buffoonery, bro. That's the truth. That's the conundrum with the channel. With my channel, it's like I don't want to talk about buffoonery all the time. I want to talk about us doing better and trying to get better and living better and feeling better. I feel better than I've felt in a decade, bro, right now. And I come on here and talk about buffoonery, I would have 70% more cash apps in my thing. You've listened to this, the people who've listened the whole time. How many times has the cash app went off? But y'all say this is good content. But if I come on here and drag somebody, it will go off the entire live. You understand that? That's how sick we are as a people, bro. That's how sick we are. I got to come on here and destroy somebody for the crowd to be like, oh, I'm going to pay into this type of content. So the truth is, you as a people is picking the content. The likes and the monetary value tells the creator what to make. You understand that? The monetary value and the likes. And it's another thing y'all understand. YouTube tells me. YouTube's going to look at this video and say, don't make this no more. It'll say it in the words of, the people did not like this video as much as trucker beef. And in my suggested videos that I should do more, they're going to push the trucker beef stuff I've done. Oh, do the trucker beef stuff. I'll do this video and it'll get 3,000 hits. But my one talking about another trucker did 28,000. So YouTube says, do more of that. So when you go on YouTube and you say, it's always talking about the manosphere are women and men and this and drama, because that's what y'all want to see. The computer doesn't lie, man. So you can say, oh, that's all the regime pushes. No, that's all you watch. That's all you watch, bro. Which brings us to the real diet that affects you more than anything. If the brain is the strongest organ in the body, and one of the ways you feed it is through what you see in media. No problem, David. If the way you feed it is through media, y'all have a unhealthy media diet. Think about it. You only take in drama. And you say, no, that's not what I watch. Bull crap. YouTube tells us, bro. It tells us what y'all watch. I appreciate that. Keep it 100. You are the top of the cash app right now. Big Dog Money. She got all the money. It tells us what y'all watch. Do you understand what it in my dashboard it says Trucker Brown, right? It says Trucker Brown, your audience also watches drama. It tells me what y'all are watching and it shows your face. I know you watch it. I know you watch it. You're watching nothing but drama, then you're wondering why you're inherently a negative person. Drama is the sugar of media diet. If you woke up all day and watched nothing but drama until you went to sleep, tell me one thing you've learned. Nothing. Nothing, bro. And that's the truth. That's the freaking truth, bro. Y'all choose what we do. Just by your likes, just by the overall views. Because you think I don't know that when y'all look at one of my thumbnails, you try to see if it's drama in it. And if it's not, you don't watch it. You don't watch it. But if I came on in here and said, why 100, if my thumbnail showed a trucker on the side of the road with his pockets out, and it said why 200,000 truckers are going broke, you would watch it. And I would be on there blaming the companies and blaming the people and blaming, and you would be there agreeing, and you would act like it's feeding your soul. You would watch it, you would like it, you would share it. That's why the papers came up with something back in the 1920s where they call it, if it bleeds, it leads. That's the same thing with drama, bro. You are amazing. Appreciate the love, David Speeda. If it bleeds, it leads.
Oh, yeah.
If it bleeds, it leads. If it's bad for you, y'all want it. That's a fact, bro. Y'all want it. And I think that is a byproduct to your lifestyle being so terrible. That's why I say, truckers are inherently negative. Their lifestyle is so uncomfortable. The only time you feel something when it's something super negative. Then you now I want to see what's going to happen. Oh, my God, what'd he say? I'm going to go check what this person said. I'm going to check what that person said. I'm going to go back. And now you're just watching drama all day. Like, what? Come on, man. Yes, sir, it did. Yes, ma'am, it did, 10-11. Thanks for the love, man. I shouted you out. You also at the top of the Cash App. You have to be a freaking psychiatrist or a spiritual leader to be able to navigate the landscape of internet and come out unscathed. Because if you're watching a video on one of these platforms and you stay to its completion, you've told the algorithm you want to see it. That's what you told it. That's how the TikTok algorithm works. And everybody has adopted it. So this is how all the algorithms work now. If you're just scrolling, 2 seconds, nope, 3 seconds, nope, 5 seconds, nope, 2 seconds, nope, 5 seconds, nope, and you get to a cop being inappropriate with a person and you watch the whole minute, you just told the algorithm that you want to see nothing but cops beating up on people. That's what you just told the algorithm. You just told the algorithm that's what I want to see. So then the algorithm will show you 2 other videos, and bam, they'll show you another one. And you stay and watch the whole one of that, you've double told them this is what you want to see. Now they're just going to keep sending you that over and over and over and over again. The algorithm is, and in one hand, it's toxic, and on the other hand, it's not. The algorithm is a mirror. That's all it is. It's a mirror. It's a mirror of your interest. How can it be the algorithm's fault when the algorithm shows you what you want to see? That's what you wanted. You wanted to see that because when it showed you the puppy, you scrolled past it. You didn't watch it. It shows you someone playing the piano, you scroll past it. It shows you a nice car, you scroll past it. It showed you Tory Lane's results in shooting a Megan Thee Stallion, you stayed. And the algorithm's like, oh, okay, you like this. Because it knows from its programming that you don't watch stuff you don't like. So what I'll do is I'll give you what you want. To the point where you can train the algorithm at will if you learn what you're doing. If you get to a puppy, watch the whole puppy show. Whole puppy thing where the puppy just run around and just watch it. Cop pulls up, slide past it quickly. Next one, it shows a person hugging a dolphin. Watch the whole thing. And after a while, it'll start sending you animal cute videos. It'll just start showing you animal cute videos all day. Now, all of a sudden, you're getting a dose of positivity. If a motivational video comes on, watch the whole thing. And it'll start sending you more motivation and self-help stuff. You can train it. You can train it. The rebirth and the re-education is only for the nation. You were supposed to be trying to better yourself. I was watching cops beat up on people, drama, stars and rappers. How is that helping you? It's not, bro. Like my brother said, it's the sugar of media. And I'm clearing it out of my brain. I'm clearing it out of my brain. Clearing it out. I don't need it. I don't get it wrong. Someone say something to me, I'll respond and kindly. God ain't done with me yet, but I'm not looking for it. That's why it has to be, when I speak, as a response. I'm not just going out there picking on somebody. If it comes my way, I'm going to use it as a chance to teach. As Mr. Baldwin said, he said, I only argue with my equals. Everyone else I teach. So I'll take that time to teach. But I'm not looking for it. I'm not perusing people's channels. What did someone say about me? No. I'm not doing that. You have 11 hours to be in your truck and learn something, and you don't. That is your fault. It is your fault. I don't know who that is, 1011. You have 11 hours in your thing to listen to financial awareness. You have 11 hours to listen to food and eating theory. You have 11 hours to listen to motivational stuff. You chose not to watch it. If your algorithm is too far gone, create another account and mindfully only look at stuff that helps you. And that's all it'll show you. That's all it'll show you. That's all it'll show you. That's why another thing I do too, I don't talk much. As I get off of here, I'm just going to be quiet. Listen to me. When I say me, it's not words, it's my breathing, my heart rate. What time is it? It's 4:30. I'm not going to eat for another 2 hours. I've eaten nothing today. I don't even drink coffee. As you would think I drink coffee. I drink mushroom coffee. I'm giving y'all too much. I need to stop today. I'm doing too much. I need to stop, bro. I need to stop, bro. I'm doing too much, man. That's my only problem, bro. My only problem. It's my only problem. For the people who like this content, I know who you are based on the Cash App. And I will make stuff for y'all. I have a video I got to drop on Patreon. I did it in its highest level of 4K I can possibly do it, so I'm having some issues trying to get it on there, but I'm going to get it on there. To the Patreon people, if you don't have the Patreon app, you're not able to text me, bro. You're not able to text me. You understand that? You're not able to text me, and you're not getting what you paid for in the app because you didn't put the app on your phone. And if you're in my Patreon, you're texting me to do videos about drama, I'm ignoring you, Brian. The 1099 drama, the dilemma. I don't want to do videos on that. That's why I haven't done it. It's not I haven't seen you. I've been ignoring you because you don't want or need nothing. You're just an agent of chaos, and we have enough of that in the world. So you can come into my Patreon and get blocked. But all these people are able to message me directly. Yes, they're all messaging me directly. But if you're trying to get me to do videos on stuff that's not going to help the community, dude, I'm not going to do it. There's people in here asking me to do videos on drama. They're in here asking for it. It's like, I don't want to do that. How does that help? What do I want to do that for? So I'm going to ignore that. But if you in here, you have a real thing you want to do a video about, you can text me and say, hey, man, do a video on time. Do a video on this, or I'm having an issue with that, or I don't even need a video, but can you just tell me? And I can text you back and forth. This is how people contact me. That's why I say, oh, we'll talk about it later, because they have contact with me. You download the app on your thing, and why are you paying the Patreon and you don't have the app? Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, you're paying for nothing. I'll tell them. Also to the people who like the music, man, you hit a kill up and get the music from him. He's doing it independent, bro. He's not sold his soul or nothing. It's just, he's doing it on his own, bro. He got to get his own, he has to get his own studio time. He has to figure out how to distribute it. He's totally, no people's pulling the strings. It's a lot of hard work. He could easily just sell out and we'll never hear from him again to kill VCR. So if you like the music, buy the music, bro. This song is for sale.
Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Breaking my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Stream me alone, Saying you're sorry, it's just like singing that song. Saying you love me, you just like reading that poem. Keep saying and saying, what is you saying at all? What is that called? What is that called? You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. I hate your influence on me. Yeah, this pain is influencing me. I don't feel right when you're around no more, cause you left me in the deep. And I don't even like when you smile no more, cause you be lying through your teeth. I get so high, I'm emotion out of reach. I feel so drained like I got a leech. I try to practice all the thing I preach. I can't escape it, got me on the leash. Try not to slip, you slick it, this some grease. Clean up my soul, feel that bitch with bleach. You said forever, always be together. Fuck what you say, believe it when I see. Why you can't make up your mind? I said it too many times. Came from the bottom, I climbed, and you was just here for the ride. She go downhill, I'm the slide. I put my pride to the side, fuck that. I look my pride in the eyes and set it on fire. I told them goodbye, yeah. Same with a heart on my sleeve. I told my heart it could leave, like it wasn't paying the lease, but they made it harder to breathe. I still got this chip on my shoulder when I ain't nothing to eat. Talk all that shit, but I showed her words that mean nothing to me. You don't even let me talk, interjection. You don't even let me win, interception. Talking in circles, trying to keep them guessing. Tell me I hate you, really just projection. I got an angel tatted for protection. Father, I'm sorry, praying for a blessing. I pray to God you wasn't just a lesson. Lord, get me straight and ready for the next one. Just don't leave me alone. Breaking my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. What is that called? You know what you're doing to me. You know what you're doing to me. I hate your influence on me. Yeah, this pain is influencing me. I don't feel right when you're around no more, cause you left me in the deep. And I don't even like when you smile no more, cause you be lying through your teeth. I get so high, emotion out of reach. I feel so drained like I got a leech. I try to practice all the thing I preach. I can't escape it, got me on the leash. Try not to slip, you slick it, this some grease. Clean up my soul, feel that bitch with bleach. You said forever, always be together. Fuck what you say, believe it when I see. Why you can't make up your mind? I said it too many times. Came from the bottom, I climbed, and you was just here for the ride. She go downhill, I'm the slide. I put my pride to the side, fuck that. I look my pride in the eyes and set it on fire. I told them goodbye, yeah. Same with a heart on my sleeve. I told my heart it could leave, like it wasn't paying the lease, but they made it harder to breathe. I still got this chip on my shoulder when I ain't nothing to eat. Talk all that shit, but I showed her words that mean nothing to me. Just don't leave me alone. Breaking my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone. Leave me alone, just don't leave me alone. Break my heart, I think I need me alone. Solid as stone, to each is his own. When I said leave me alone, I ain't mean leave me alone.
People are getting it independently, Martinez. If it's not for you, just say it's not for you, but it's independent. He's doing it on his own. That's what you're not understanding. It's not soul to soul where you can get it for free, but it's not free. Well, you can't really say that because you're not the top person in the situation. I am. I don't keep anything separate. I do what I want. You're not. Now you're blocked. I don't separate it. I put it all in there together. For the people who's interested in it. If you're not interested in it, don't be interested in it. But just go from there. You don't want, you feel like, oh, well, I don't want to pay that much. Well, then you're not the type of customer that he's looking for. He's looking for people who's in the good music that's done independently. And people who understand the music industry know that independent people, they do it differently. And that's the sad part. Then you'll be like, wow, the music this way. Wow, we can't control the music. Well, when you don't control the music, that's what ends up happening. Someone else steals your culture and packages it to you. And now everybody is super light skinned with face tattoos and pink hair and trying to convert your kid into something you don't want them to convert them into, then you're in that situation. Freedom isn't free, dumbass. I don't understand people.
I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I don't need smoke, but
I need you right here next to me. Roll my weed, that's your specialty. I need to smoke, I need a little baby like I need a dope. I need an answer like I need a hoe. She gon' be stable, she had me to go. Back to the order, now I'm back on the road. She keep my dick in her hand like remotes. Change up the channel, I don't got control. She wanna love me, but I told her no. I'm taking it slow. Keep a little Uzi the way that it goes. These niggas hot like a plate on the stove. Smoking the L got me throwing my foes. Double XL got your on my clothes. I don't know what you see in me. You don't know what you mean to me. Baby girl, why you so mean to me? This used to feel like a dream to me. I had to change up the scenery. I had to roll up the greenery. Why don't you wanna agree with me? Why do you even wanna be with me? I think I used to you leaving me. I used to think you believe in me.
I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I do this, yeah, yeah, I'm cruising, yeah, yeah, the music, yeah, yeah, we moving, yeah, yeah, I don't need smoke, but I'm
They don't understand the refinery education, dog. It's only for the nation. Maybe it's part of it because it's not their culture. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, but see, I've told y'all before, when people watch this, they're here to use you. And a person may say, well, what do you mean use you? In what way? You know, they want to use you in a way where it's like, oh, I want the information from you. That's it. And that's why trucker YouTubes don't get to a certain size, because once people have all the information, they don't come back. They're not here actually for the support of you. They're here for you to give them information for them to make better moves in their lives. And once they start making the money, they just leave. They use you. And it took me a while to understand that and learn that, but I have learned it. Once you tell them how to run their clock and you tell them how to get money or you help them out in some way and they start getting it, they don't need you no more. They're not around. They're here for the information. They're not here for you. That's why I treat people the way I treat them. I keep them at arm's length because I know you're a user. You're here to use. You'll ride to the music, you'll listen to the music, but you won't pay into the artist that's making it without any help from the industry. And then you'll say you're tired, all the music's messed up now. All the music's messed up now because that's what y'all pay for and listen to. There's still people making boom bap rap. There's still people making music like Busta Rhymes. You don't buy it. They're not getting deals from the regime. The regime is picking what to make your culture. You listen to any mainstream rap, you're listening to a watered down situation of it. That's why you don't feel that. That's why you're like, I just listen to the old stuff. You don't like the new stuff because some guy in some corner is saying this will help sell products and it's pushing it to you. Now everybody sounds the same and they're dancing around with pink hair. And you're like, what the heck just happened? Well, you lost control of your freaking culture because you let the mainstream control it. Well, how do I control it? You put your money where what you want to hear, and you don't pay attention to that other crap. But most people are sheep anyway, dog. It is what it is.
Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Yeah. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Call me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Fucking all night. The sex game right. She know I'm a star, we fuck, she ride like a first class flight. When we up in the air, we ain't got no limit. How do you germ, she be my lieutenant. She driving my whip and you know that it's tinted. Might make a stop on this trip, we might fuck in the backseat. She been giving me time to relax me. She very smell and persuasive. I be riding her curves, get lost on her way. She won't tell me stop, she a gangster. I know the move go wrong, she ain't gon' hesitate, little baby gon' pop. She my little young, but yeah, she got my heart. Bitch, recap, you know to play your part. Long as you keep it real, I won't play with your heart. Little baby, you the one, she a blessing from God. I can't believe when I met her, I thought it was a mirage. I know to take another trip and go and stay at the Mirage. And the Mirage got a QA, yeah, with a digital dash. She hop in and we take off, baby, we go so fast. We ain't gotta stop for nobody. Shawty know I got your body. Anytime you need me, baby, you can just call me. I pull up fast like I got a GT. You know it's on me every time that I walk through. You know you protected, baby, you ain't gotta doubt it, boo. You know I got artillery, I clear the whole scene if it mean that you be safe. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high. Fucking all night, we don't look at no clock. She twisting my head just to pull up some lies. Got me on go, she won't tell me to stop. She told me to come and I came in the spot. I love how you go up and down like a star. I love how she does when she busts like a glide. I love her little feet, baby, flash a little high.
They don't understand the rebirth and the re-education is only for the nation. They don't understand the meaning outside the nation. That's what it means, for real. That's what it really means. That's what it really means.
Yeah, I did it one way to two way, a few ways. Link on the one way and call on the two way. Link on the Monday, we fuck on the Tuesday. Suck on the boobie and nut on the boo day. My brother bleeding the diamonds and Blu-ray. Suck on the D, shawty suck on my jewelry. Hot, shawty gon' blow till it pop. Better not stop, give a fuck about the toothpaste. I'm really ready, the rappers is toothpaste. I need some credit, I swipe for a new play. I had a shit in my sock in my school days. Workshop, baby, I keep in the 2 lane. Swimming in bitches, cause bitch, I'm the new way. Book with sugar, this don't go in no Kool-Aid. I got your bitch tryna suck it for 2 J's. Tatiana tryna fuck for a blue face. I pop a perk and I'm ready to go. Shawty get how we gon' fuck on the low. Chain on my neck, but your diamond's a joke. Ring on my finger just like I elope. Hop in the water, get hit with that stroke. I'm in the hood eating lamb like a goat. I done came back with that fur on my coat. Yeah, okay. Nigga, I'm back at it. Feel like a jackrabbit, though is a crack addict. Yeah, I'm in the back alley serving that bad baby. Nigga, I'm back at it. The way that she clap and gave me a back spasm, told her look back at it. Yeah, this shit is a movie, my life is too crazy, like when I look back at it. Shit, I'm tryna hit, baby, I'm by Boucher. You better suck on the dick with some toothpaste. Mommy up, cause you know I don't do waste. You better suck till you lose taste. Just put some cash in the bank for a new case. Run it up, running, I just set a new pace. Feel like a lawyer that cash in a suitcase. Run it up, show you how I get it a new way. I did it one way, the two way, a few ways. Link on the one way and call on the two way. Link on the Monday, we fuck on the Tuesday. Suck on the boobie and nut on the booty. My brother bleeding the diamonds and Blu-ray. Suck on the dick, shawty suck on my jewelry. Hot, shawty gon' blow till it pop. Better not stop, give a fuck about the toothpaste. I'm really ready, these rappers is toothpaste. I need some credit, I swipe for a new place. I had a shit in my sock on my school days. Workshop, baby, I keep in the 2 lanes. Swimming in bitches, cause bitch, I'm the new way. Booger sugar, this don't go on no Kool-Aid. I got your bitch tryna suck it for 2 J's. Tatiana tryna fuck for a blue face.
Yeah.